Hello, this is Kanomi, Spiritual Private Investigator, back here with another reading. This reading will be for Libra Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising placements. We've already cleared the energy. I'm going to be ringing our third eye chakra sound bowl in just a moment. Before I do so, if you have any sound sensitivities, please reduce the sound on your videos now. I'll allow you the time to do so. And I'll be ringing that bell in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I'll be starting off with the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot deck for us Libra and Libra placements. I'll be moving into the Rider-Waite clarified for us. I'll be then going through the What's the Vibe just to get some more situational messages for us from the Most High, and then getting some messages of advice and wisdom for our higher selves, or from our higher selves rather, from the Most High, from the Wild Goddess Oracle deck. So to get started, we're going to get a 3-card spread from the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. And remember, take this as it resonates. Leave the rest for other members. Remember, General. Spirit, the Most High, the Divine, my entire ancestral line, what messages of wisdom do you have for Libra and Libra placements today? What does Libra need to hear? Not what would Libra like to hear? Let's click. Okay, Libra. Ace of Ravens. That's the Ace of Cups in this particular deck. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more, please. And thank you. Tell me more. That one almost popped out. I see it, but I would like for you to be, I would like you to be a little more concise, Spirit, please. Okay, you're not giving up. I'll take these two. First, strength. Leo energy. The Wheel of Fortune. That's any fixed sign. This energy is out here. Please, that's Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. I think Taurus is another fixed sign. So the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, which is the Ace of Ravens in the Edgar Allan Poe deck, with the Strength card and the Wheel of Fortune. Libra, I see either because of a love offer and strength. I see this two ways. Either a love offer and your strength has closed the cycle. This is actually amazing energy, Libra. It's not going to close the cycle. I see Ace of Cups and the Strength card to the Wheel of Fortune. It's amazing energy. We have the Ace of Cups, like the ultimate offer, but not in a monetary way, in an emotional way, in an emotional fulfilling way. Then we have the Strength card, which is like a courage. It's upright, so courage, fortitude, diligence, inner strength, perseverance. That's the word I'm looking for. And the Wheel of Fortune, which is simply as it states, it's upright, like good fortune. Blessings coming your way, and not necessarily in the way, or just in the way of like dharma or like good karma, but I'm getting like money as well from this Wheel of Fortune. Spirit, allow me to channel so that we can provide Libra and Libra placements more information. Why is this Ace of Ravens or Ace of Cups here? Why is the Ace of Ravens or the Ace of Cups here for Libra? And it almost came out, didn't it? Very peculiar. I would definitely need to clarify for more. Because Spirit's clarification for me, for the Ace of Ravens or the Ace of Cups, is the Seven of Swords. An Ace of Cups is emotional. Libra, were you emotionally fulfilled because someone else lied? I don't get this as a lie that you told. Usually, universal law, if you were the one who told the lie, universal law dictates that it wouldn't have necessarily resolved in your fulfillment. It would have resolved in you receiving karma, not dharma. This is someone else's lie. The universe always rewards truth. Whether that be inner truth, standing in your truth, owning your truth. So a lie, due to universal law, a lie would not be rewarded. Even if it was, just think about how God gives blessings. If it's an ill-gotten blessing, God will take it. Even if you manage to maintain it, it's a matter of time. Why is the Seven of Swords here, Spirit? Why is the Seven of Swords here to clarify the Ace of Cups? Please. I can't take that, Spirit. It's too much. But the Sun and the Chariot and the Two of Cups. I knew this was emotional. And the Death. There was an ending to something, Libra. That's why you're emotionally fulfilled. With the Sun, it's lining up now. With the Seven of Swords, so lies, this is lies, and deception, and betrayal was exposed with the Sun, Leo energy. With the Chariot, moving forward movement, progression, Cancer energy. To the Death and ending, Scorpio energy. Of a Two of Cups, a relationship, a partnership. This could either be romantic or it could be business. Take it as it resonates, leave the rest. It could also be a marriage, that kind of contract. But I don't know if this was a false relationship. But whatever it was, because the lies were exposed to you, you moved forward, you ended things regarding this relationship, and it gave you an Ace of Cups. It gave you emotional fulfillment. Which is quite ironic, but sometimes life works that way. The ending of one thing allows the beginning of another. Why is Strength here for Libra? And Libra placements, that came out instantly. Yes. Libra, your strength was found with the Four of Pentacles and holding back from someone. You found your emotional fulfillment by holding back from someone or something. And based on what I've seen so far with the Two of Cups and the fact that what the Ace of Cups represents emotional fulfillment in itself, although it does not necessarily have to come from a relationship, those two cards together indicate that this was either from definitely a relationship a romantic one, or a business partnership at the minimum. Why is Four of Pentacles here, Spirit, with the Strength card? Can you clarify that for Libra and Libra placements, please? For Libra and Libra placements. Libra and Libra placements. Why is the Strength card here with the Four of Pentacles? Why is the Strength card here? Yeah, I can't make this up, Libra. With the King of Cups. This could be someone in masculine or feminine energy. Gender is fluid in tarot. Take it how it resonates. But this is someone who's emotionally balanced, mature, emotionally mature, secure, fair, grounded. But the thing is, sometimes, even in some of my readings, even though I pull a King of Cups upright, sometimes I can get King of Cups reversed energy from the card. This is one of those instances. A King of Cups in reverse can be emotionally manipulative, or they can be very flighty, very in and out, very hot and cold, very head over heart minded, but not in a good way, more in the a materialism, more over spirituality kind of way. But we'll clarify. Can you clarify this King of Cups for you? Can you clarify this King of Cups for Libra and Libra placements? Yeah. I got the Hangman. And I got the Empress. Take it how it resonates. Hangman is seeing something in a new perspective. A revelation or a surrender or enlightenment or letting go or change of views. The Empress embodies all the queens in the tarot deck. They are abundant. They are they're literally like every queen. They're psychic. They are intuitive. They're emotionally intelligent. They are financially abundant. They are abundant in spirit. They know their worth. They're the For some of you, you held back from a King of Cups energy, and it gave you strength. It gave you inner fortitude. You had the strength to withstand holding back from them. And it allowed you to see them differently with this Hangman and the Empress card. For others of you, this individual held back from you. With the King of Cups as well as the Strength card, this can be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a water sign. That'll be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Although they can be any sign. Most of the elements, if not all of them, are here. All of the elements are out here now. It can be any sign. But regardless, Libra, you holding back from them or them holding back from you, you found strength in that. And then the second way I see it, see where it splits, is either they're seeing you in a different light, in this new perspective, or you have a new perspective of them. Let's see Empress and the Hangman, please, before we move on to the Wheel of Fortune. One more card for the Empress and the Hangman. One more card for the Empress and the Hangman. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. Financial loss, lack mindset, insecurity, poverty. This also is a card I indicate for someone being left out in the cold. So there's somewhere in this dynamic, Libra, where either you felt left out in the cold by this energy, or an energy felt left out in the cold by you, Or it could be a combination of both, Libra. Take it how it resonates. For some of you, this will also be a situation where because you held out on a relationship, you're now receiving an abundance of money or good fortune. Spirit, why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Libra and Libra placements? I'm also being told to cut the deck. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Libra and Libra placements? Yeah. Judgment. And I just said that shit before I cut it. Judgment. Karma. Well, it looks like in your case, Libra, possibly Dharma. Judgment, rebirth, inner calling, absolution, reckoning. And the star. Aquarius energy. Hope, healing. Faith. Purpose. Rejuvenation. Libra. What I can see is because of your faith and holding out from someone, you're being blessed. The Wheel of Fortune, please. Can we clarify the Wheel of Fortune again, Spirit? Can we clarify the Wheel of Fortune? What does this mean for Libra and Libra placement, Spirit? Okay, so we have Two of Pentacles and the World card. So there is a cycle has been closed. This is definitely giving a love read, Libra. I see these two ways with the Two of Pentacles and the World card. So either yourself, Libra. First what I said, you were either juggling options or not in a way of like people, but choices, paths. Because you were trying to end a cycle. That's what we see in the beginning of the reading with the Ace of Cups and the Strength card, but then it moved to show that you were in the Four of Pentacles energy with that King of Cups. That's what this is referring to. You were struggling with self as to how to close a cycle, or if you should. And only take this as it resonates, Libra. Because that's what this is. Even now, viewer, you've been struggling. That's what I'm supposed to tell you in this read. You made the right choice. You definitely made the right choice. If you weren't sure, you made the right choice. Please clarify the Two of Pentacles, Spirit. Clarify the Two of Pentacles, please. Why is the Two of Pentacles here in reference to the Wheel of Fortune in the world? Four of Swords in reverse. Exhaustion, burnout, deep contemplation, stagnation, restlessness, stress. This is stressing you out. It was making you restless. What is this wheel, though? So we know that Libra is at the top of the wheel. I think this is what you're manifesting. The Four of Wands. That's why we're starting off with emotional fulfillment with the Ace of Ravens or Ace of Cups. Celebration, joy, harmony, marriage, home, community, homecoming. Ace of Wands. This is also the card of alignment. Do you see those 4 wands? 1, 2, 3, 4. 11. 11. The number of alignment. And I don't get that this can also mean the reconciliation card, or not, or like the union card for divine counterparts. I'm not getting that energy here though. This was more, Libra, of a union with self. Were you struggling with a person or with an opportunity, like a business contract or possibly even a job, that was forcing you to choose it or yourself? You made the right choice, Libra. You always will when you choose you. And not in a selfish way, like choosing, like for the ego to be fed. Like with sex or with that kind of stuff. Or like alcohol. You chose to make a decision that fed your soul. Why would you sit there and ponder if it wasn't the right one? If it fed your soul, Libra, in Libra placements, yes, it was the right one. You chose you. It's never wrong. You chose your future. You chose your happiness. You chose peace over whatever this was. See, yes, because of your hard work. It was slow. It was steady. It was methodical. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's the slowest moving knight in the deck. But it can symbolize diligence, hard work over time. This is about coming home to self for you, Libra. This is about. For some of you, it will be a job that made you choose. For some of you, it will be a family member, a friend. But it was a very deep connection, one you were very passionate about at some point. If it was a job, at one point you may have thought this was your dream career. If this was a person for you, Libra and Libra placements, maybe you thought that they were your person. If this was a family member, maybe you saw that bond between that family member, between yourself and them, never breaking, being unbreakable, being unshakable. But you made the right decision. One more card to clarify this wheel of fortunes wheel. One more card before we move on into the what's divine. Yeah, see, King of Pentacles. And now you're in this stable, secure energy. Male or female. Take it as it resonates. But you're in this King of Pentacles energy. And I feel like you know that it's worth it. Libra and Libra placements, because you're in this energy. A lot of the things you've wanted are currently in your environment around you. But what you're doing is you're looking at the path not taken. Although there's no reason to do so. And it's because you're emotionally fulfilled now, but you're wondering if you would have been even more emotionally fulfilled then. The advice I can get to you, Libra, is not to worry about the path you did not travel upon. You did not travel upon that path because you were not meant to travel upon it. The worry just keeps us from enjoying the path that we're upon. The worry is also out of our hands. Why worry as to something you cannot control? Protection is God's protection. You were not on that other path simply because it was not their path to be on. Let's move on to the What's Divine Oracle deck, just to give a little bit more insight, Libra and Libra placements as to what's going on in this scenario within its read. Remember to take what resonates, leave the rest. This is general. Spirit, the divine, the Most High, my entire ancestral line, please assist me in providing the best possible messages of guidance from the higher selves of Libra and Libra placements for their highest good. Please and thank you. God, this card comes out in every reading. Tell me more. And it's the retrograde. There are lots of relationships and contracts and... Tell me more. Two more, Spirit. Two more. Okay, there's a lot going on. I can tell you from what I can see, Libra. You made the right choice. Yeah, you made the right choice. Especially with this ending card. First card out. Same card that's been consistently coming out in the readings since the retrograde has begun. Nightlife. Striptease. Gamble. Vegas. Now with this card also here with vacate, get away, relax, have fun. I get this two ways. Either this energy in which this Two of Cups is no longer emotionally fulfilling you, Libra. This person gambled. They did something they were not supposed to do. They did something dangerous to the bond, to the foundation of the connection. While on a vacation or a getaway or relaxing, this could have been a business trip, something of that nature. That's why this person threatened and jeopardized this bond, this connection between you both. Or even this business partner if this is not a romantic connection. Now for some of you, and only take this if it resonates, someone gambled you, and now because they did so, they're outside of your life. But it feels freeing, like a vacation. It's a getaway. You're relaxing. You're having fun again. Because then we came out after that as karmics. Third parties. Haters. Lesson learned. So Libra and Libra placements, for most of you, for some of you, in fact, I should say not for most, for some of you, this individual in which you had to choose between them and yourself was a karmic connection. They were a karmic individual. They were not a soulmate. They were not a spiritual counterpart of that nature. They were merely there to teach you the lesson for you to move on. Especially because out here as well, we have envy. Resentful, competitive, discontent. What I'm getting with the karmics, envy, especially with those third parties, lesson learned, competitive and discontent being here, I feel like despite whatever occurred, Libra, that caused this bit of enlightenment with you, with the Seven of Swords being exposed by the Sun card, I think despite what you may have known, what may have been exposed to you, that caused you to distance yourself in this connection, in whatever this bond or this partnership may have been, with these two cards, I get that there's a lot more that you do not know. You haven't even scratched the surface of the bullet that you dodged. That's the energy I get from this heavily, Libra. And if you needed confirmation that you made the right decision, the last oracle card that came out was Epiphany. Self-reflection, answered questions, untapped talents. You were right. And if you were here to watch this video to confirm your own intuition, this is Spirit's message to you. You're correct. You're right to trust your intuition. Just to clarify, and I feel like I should. Just because I feel this is one of those situations, Libra, where you may not get the answers to your question. Especially because it looks like the universe had to balance this out because the person did not. That's why you're at the top of the Wheel of Fortune. It's literally because someone was being so deceptive that they earned themselves karma. While it just accumulated dharma for you. So Libra and Libra placements, you're currently at the top of this Wheel of Fortune. And this other individual is at the bottom. And so is life. God, the universe, our actions show up as a direct reflection of what we receive. And this person is having to learn that. What is the Seven of Swords, Spirit? Why is the Seven of Swords here for Libra and Libra placements before we move on to the Wild Goddess Oracle deck? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Are you willing to share with us why the Seven of Swords is here, Spirit? Please and thank you. What was this deception? What was this deception for Libra and Libra placements? Please and thank you. I didn't see how long it's taking to come out. It was definitely a lot, Libra. There's a lot you don't know. Yes. Three of Cups. There's a third party. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean a person. It could be a job. It could be a family member. It can be anything that is being prioritized in your connection above you. And I think this is Spirit's way of confirming. It's a bit more. It's a bit more complex than you can see from where you were. I'm not justifying it for this person. What I'm saying is what they're responsible for runs much deeper than I think you know. Why is the Seven of Swords and Three of Cups here, Spirit? This can also be these cards together. Someone may have been lying about a third party, Libra, or Libra placements. They may have told you that someone may have been a friend, or may have told you that someone that they were not involved in a connection, or in particular circumstances with someone. I'm here to tell you that for some of you, they definitely were. They were. For some of you. And I guess this is Spirit saying this is all you need to worry about. Because as a High Priestess, I believe this is you, viewer. Intuitive. Wise. Sacred knowledge. The divine feminine. High honor. High morals. With this card, I'm really getting more the intuition factor. The intuitive, the knowing, the sacred knowledge, the knowing things you should not, and Ten of Pentacles. Ultimate abundance, fulfillment. Like this is having the home, the cars, more than what you need. So much so that you can be blessed yourself and still be able to bless others around you. As a divine feminine would. This reading is your confirmation, Libra and Libra placements. If you were concerned about a choice you had made in which you had to choose yourself, you already know the answer. You made the right one, and not only did you make the right one, you can see this abundance in your future. You can see this abundance coming in. Now, this can be financial abundance. It very well possibly is. Now, in a spiritual realm, abundance does not always mean money. It can mean wisdom. It can mean knowledge. It can mean self-love. It can mean self-worth. It can mean creativity. It can mean all of the above. Okay, Hi, Spirit, the Most High. Can we get some messages of wisdom and guidance for Libra and Libra placements? Messages from their higher selves. Messages that would best assist them with the scenario, the situation, no matter where they are on their journey, on their timelines. Please and thank you. What is the messages for Libra placements and Libra? Excuse me, Libra and Libra placements, highest good. Please and thank you, Spirit. 2 right away. First, the drama queen. Some people need a higher level of attention to validate their sense of worth. Make sure that you are not that person staging needless plays. And see, that's what I was referring to before. Libra and Libra placements. I think this drama queen is referring to this individual you had to choose yourself over with the 7 of Swords, with all this lying and deception. The Priestess. Be still and know. Listen to your hunches and intuitions. Be ready for solutions to seemingly unsolvable problems to appear. And see, again, that's Spirit confirming exactly what I said with the High Priestess. You know what you know. You know. You're a High Priestess. You know. Be still and know. Listen to your hunches and intuitions. Be ready for solutions to seemingly unsolvable problems to appear. You already know, viewer. You already know. You are intuitive enough to know that you need to choose yourself over this energy. You already know. What the Priestess means is be confident in the knowing. Beautiful read, Libra and Libra placements. Beautiful, intuitive, wise energy that has learned its lesson. But very human. You're just second guessing yourself. And that is perfectly normal. But I'm here to confirm, you know. You know. Especially with the beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. Especially with the High Priestess and the Empress. Honey, you know. Not only do you know, you have everything else. You know, and you have everything else. Beautiful energy, Libra and Libra placements. Beautiful. Remember, be intentional, be conscious, and I love you.